Hello, guys, and welcome. So today I'm going to start on a little series. We're going to be doing, my whole idea is that we're going to just create like a little Halloween town in Sims 4. Sims 4, I just love the game, so that's what we're gonna do. And I thought, what else should we do for the spooky season than to just build our own little Halloween town? So I already went ahead and I made this character right here. I wasn't about to show all of that because it took me about 2 hours to create her. So let's go ahead and dive in. So let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. Here she is. We definitely don't know what she's gonna be just yet. She is a human, but we'll see if she'll stay that way throughout. So basically what we got going on right now is, let's just back up really fast. So I went ahead and I opened in NewCrest. Now, NewCrest has a lot of potential with all of these different areas. I, of course, gave her the biggest house on the lot, like, she has the most space. Um, I'm thinking about making her possibly the Queen of Halloween, because why not? She just has that whole vibe about her. And then, of course, for these little areas, there's not a lot that you could do on them. They are residential areas, but I don't know. I just love big houses. I don't think that I'll put houses on these ones. So we're gonna go ahead and start with, of course, her house. We're gonna go ahead and give her um, a big home, basically. Let me see here. So, let's see. Sorry. Let me. We're gonna start with, of course, the foundation and everything. Um, okay. So, I just realized that she is already in the home, which means that we do have to use a bit of a cheat code here, just to get us some money to start on this build, of course. Sorry, it is not letting me do the cheat. Maybe it's because I'm in build mode, but I don't think that's really the case. Let me just go back here. We're just going to click back in. Now we're just going to do Control Shift and C, get that bar to pop back up. And then we're going to do mother. Mother load. And enter. There we go. Now we're talking. There's probably like an easier way of doing this, of course. But I'm just gonna do it this way. Yeah, but there are definitely lots of cheats for The Sims 4. But this is just one of the ones that I occasionally do to get money, of course. Another thing that I do, I don't suggest it, but I like to break up the households. And then from there, you can kind of just steal their money. But that, I mean, they only have a lot of money when it's not such a new game that you've just started. But if you're like further in, like generations in, then of course those households are gonna have a lot of money. Um, which is the only time that I would do something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and stop there. It looks like we have enough money. Then we're gonna go back into build mode. And then let's see, we have like this big lot, and then we're gonna get started. So for this, I was gonna go ahead and just start with objects that, are for Halloween and everything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and lay the foundation and everything. Let's see. There we go. So, for her home, we don't know what she is yet. We don't know if she's a vampire or a witch. Right now, she is human. But I kind of want it to be like very grand. She's gonna be our Halloween queen, basically. So let's see here. Now, I do have a lot of designs already in my gallery. I don't really like reusing designs because I think most of the fun of Sims 4 is, of course, building for me. So that's why I would never reuse one of my builds. But it does definitely save you a lot of time, especially when you are setting up and you want to focus more on gameplay than building. Let me see. So we have like this is gonna be like the entry room for them to walk into once they get into the house. And then I'm thinking, of course, she needs a very big dining room. Let me see how we're gonna do this. So I kind of want it to be like old, like Victorian setup. And for those kind of houses, like they're gonna have interconnecting rooms that you can just walk from one into the other. They're also gonna have a hallway. Now for her, I definitely want to give her an upstairs. I'm thinking that's where we're gonna focus on the bedrooms and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make like this elongated room for right now. That's probably where we're gonna have our staircase. Let me see here, because I think we're definitely gonna need some more space. I do want her to have a yard still. And we're going to put a bunch of activities in there. Okay, I do not know what's going on here. I did not mean to put that inside of another room like that. Oh no. I don't know how I did that. And now there's this awkward wall. We're just gonna try to see if we can fix that really fast. But I did want to shorten this. And then shorten this. And we're gonna give her a backyard. Now for her yard, I don't think we're gonna do like a swimming pool or anything like that. Just because I don't know, that's more of like a summer vibe. I mean, like, of course she'll like enjoy it either way, but maybe just like a hot tub for like the chill, like autumn days. I don't know. I live in Texas, so it's like hot every single day. We don't really have those seasonal changes too much. Let's see. And then we can kind of shorten this. And then that's gonna be our kitchen. It's a very large room for a kitchen, but that's gonna have to work. I mean, we're only gonna have like the primary rooms on this floor anyways. And then let's go ahead and just give her like, this can be like a big dining room. I mean, all the rooms in this house are gonna be large either way. She might have more of a side yard than an actual backyard. But let's see. Then we're gonna give her a living room, or in this case, probably like a sitting room. We're definitely gonna throw TV in there. And then what should we do? We should probably do like a bathroom on this floor. Just because, I mean, if she has guests over, they're gonna have to use something, you know? And then, so that can be like our bathroom. And then maybe we should do like a corner study, you know? Probably like that. Let's see, let's go ahead and extend that. That way we have like a nice silhouette. That does look very nice. It's all even on all sides. And then we have a good space back here for the backyard. Okay, not really giving Halloween vibes just yet, but we are just laying down the foundation, which is always good. I kind of like doing this first and then going back in and kind of setting everything up. So let's see here. Okay. So we got everything. Now we're gonna go ahead, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add that second floor. And what I like to do for this is, especially when I've done the smaller rooms downstairs already, so I'm just gonna do a massive room. That way it matches. But of course, I kind of do want to do a patio on the top. Think we're gonna do quite a large patio. Possibly like that. And then kind of give it some definition here. Gonna do this. This. And then We're gonna follow it up again on this side. And this is kind of gonna give us a very symmetrical look. Now I don't know if we're gonna actually keep these as their own individual rooms. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete this wall on both sides. Okay, I see what I did. I accidentally deleted the floor. So we're gonna add that right back. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna remove that. There we go. We still have our floor. A good thing I caught that and I didn't continue. Of course, you can just always add it back. So then this is what the second floor is looking like so far. And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna add some stairs now since we have that second floor made. And then, so this is our entryway, and then this is gonna be where our staircase is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the stairs. Now, there are different stairs in The Sims. You can also get elevators, things like that if you have the City Living expansion pack. But we're spooky. We're feeling very spooky today, and we're gonna focus on this being a spooky house. So let me see here. I think we'll just start off with a black staircase. Now, how are we gonna put this? We could have it going this way. And that would give us some space to work with for this room to add. But let's see here. I do kind of like the look of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I also like, I don't know why, but I like twisting the stairs. I think it makes it, I don't know, less game-like, more lifelike, because I mean, where are you really gonna see stairs that don't twist? You know what I mean? And then let's see here. I mean, I like this one. It's very spooky. It's part of the vampire pack, so we're gonna go ahead and add this railing. Very spooky. I love how that's like the first thing that's added to the house is just stairs. But at least we have stairs. Okay, now we're gonna focus on, I know this is a very out of order, but we're gonna focus on, of course, the aesthetics of the outside. I feel like it sets the vibe for everything that we're going to be doing to the inside of it. You can do this however you want. Like, this isn't a how-to tutorial. This is just what I like to do. Usually I don't do it this way, but I'm trying to be very organized on how this house is going to appear. Usually when I'm building stuff, I change my mind halfway through and I have to change everything about it, just because I wanted something to be a certain color. Let me see. I don't know what this looks like. Oh, that's very creepy. Very creepy indeed. And it's like wooden planks. Oh, I kind of do like that though. Let me see how it would look on the entire outside of this house. Honestly, I do not hate it. I don't hate it. Of course, it always doesn't get the back of the house. I don't know why. Okay, so far it is a black rectangle, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere for sure. Let me see if there's any creepy brick. Hmm. Let's see. I mean, we could do this brick as well as part of this werewolf pack. But I just don't know if it would go with the wood. But I think it might be better than the wood because of all the texture and everything. And it kind of gives me like creepy castle vibes. I think that might work a little bit better. I don't know. It also gives me factory, which is also pretty creepy. And then this I'm just playing with just to try to figure out what we're gonna do. Let's see. Oh, there's like this one that's part of the vampire pack. I'm picking a lot of vampire things. For sure. Brooding Brick is crazy. That is a crazy name. But I don't know. We're not brooding right now. We're celebrating Halloween. But I mean, if it's the vibe, it's the vibe. Okay, definitely liking that. I think we're gonna stick with this. Yeah, that looks pretty good for the outside. And of course, I like to do the roof. Let's see here. Now I'm pretty terrible at roofs. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this is gonna look extremely bad. But this is gonna be me trying my best to do a roof. Um, I think they're like the worst part because it's once you individualize like everything has its own shape, and then you just come over and you try to put a triangular roof on it. I don't know. For me, it's always like the worst. I can never do it right. Um, well, maybe there's not a right way to do the roof, but we can definitely try. Um, Sometimes I just make it really flat. That way you can't even tell there's a roof on the building. Let me see. We could do that. We could make like a modern roof. It'd look more like a villa though. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Maybe I should just I might just save that for later. 'Cause honestly, it's not my favorite part. And then let's see here. We're gonna do some. Should we do some stone for the balcony? Or should we do marble tile? Or is that too bougie for what we're trying to do? Oh my god. Or maybe we should just stick with vampire everything. That honestly looks like it blends in with the brick. I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's try a shade darker. Maybe if the brick was lighter. Not too sure about that. Or should we do red brick? Oh no, starting to get chills. This is so spooky. I'm just joking. Oh, I know. I know what we should do. We should do wood. Look at that. Look at this. It has the pumpkin on it and everything. It must be meant to be. Let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, it's giving me like old wooden vibes. I definitely like that. That looks really good. And then, would it let me put a railing on here? I don't think so. Oh, what if we do like a fence? Yes. That way no one's falling off of the freaking two-story building. She won't have to worry about anyone. Now, why is it not letting me change the fence? That is definitely good. That is good right there. Now let's see, for some reason, the flooring disappeared. So let's add that right back. Don't know where it went to. That looks good. And that's even better than the brown flooring that we had. I feel like black flooring, black rails, definitely very spooky. Now we're gonna give maybe a front porch, but I just noticed something. This house is not raised. Now, we're gonna go ahead and raise it. Now, is it gonna raise the entire thing? Yes, okay. So this is great. I especially like this for when you want to do stairs and like a front porch. I feel like it adds more character. I would definitely do it before you add a front door or anything like that because it's just gonna delete it. Now let's look at our porches. We should definitely do a fenced-in porch, but we can definitely add a fence to whatever we do. Now, should we do like a curved porch situation? I feel like yes. I feel like that looks good. But that's too large. I think that's too large. I wish there was... See, there's custom basement, custom floor, custom walls, but there's not really a thing for porches. You just gotta pick a shape and then mold it to whatever you want it to be. Which we might have to do that. Let's just do a square. Let's just keep it simple. Okay. That's all lined up. And there's a lot of space, which is very important because our stairs are going to need some space to lay out. Let's see, we could possibly even widen it depending on how much room these stairs are going to take up. Let's see here. Let's go with these ones. Let's just do black. You know, why change what we got going on here? Or maybe we should do the fence first. Iron railing, yes. Let us do this one. Now, should we have some gold accents in it? I mean, this is gonna be like the Queen of Halloween. That looks very spooky. And then let's see for a gate. Of course. Why not? Let's see how this gold gate looks. Now, usually I would pick a smaller gate, but we're just gonna go ahead and do this one. And I'm gonna show you why we're gonna pick this one, because I just thought of something that might be really fun to do. Is of course if we do this, and then we go ahead and do some wooden stairs. Ew. Oh, I hate that they have the wood paneling on this one. I might just undo that and get our money back. Let's see. Is there a way that we can possibly turn these stairs? Let me see, I'm having... Can you tell I haven't played this in a while? No, we definitely don't want that. No. No. Just no. There we go. Oh. And then we're gonna place it. We're gonna try to center this as best as we can. Right there. And then we're probably gonna have to add another one. There we go. And then you can see it already took away our lovely, lovely... Well, it's fine. We didn't need all of that anyways. So basically what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna expand this. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have like a little courtyard? That way, if they have any parties, they can take it right up front. Let's see, we're just gonna expand this some more. Okay. Maybe push it back just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we finally have our stairs and our courtyard. So if this is going to be a courtyard, this is what I'm thinking. We might have to have a fence that's just a little bit taller. Because we want it to seem like it's closed off more, you know, and I think that is going to be about half of their height. So let's see how tall this one is. This one's a bit taller. So our taller ones are going to be these ones here at the very bottom. I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with this one. You know what? I think this is just the same fence. Like, let me just take a look at this really fast because I'm pretty sure this is just, it's the same height. So let's see if we can get maybe a taller one here. I think we're just gonna have to stick with this one. Now, if the hedges, I mean, we could do a hedge and then just do like, I mean, we could do a hedge and just do like thorns and stuff, like vines. I know it's not the iron one that we wanted, but I just wish like the flowers were black or something. I wish something was going on with these hedges. But, this might give us, like, I think more variety in everything that we're doing. Let me see here. And we need to add our beautiful gate back. Let's see if it'll look good with the gold. Honestly, it's not bad. Like, I do not hate that. Just making sure that it's even on both sides. I'm not hating how it's looking. Okay, so let's go ahead and think about what tile did we do? Oh, but if it's a spooky courtyard, we can do like decorative tile. Some gold maybe to match our gate. Let's see. Some cream. We're talking like this is supposed to be a really grand place, okay? Like she's the queen of Halloween. Okay, maybe not the red on the outside. Maybe we should just stick with gold and black on the outside. Okay. And then if I don't like that, like, I can always come back and change it. It'll be fine. What I do like is I'm pretty sure we can also do like this outdoor, like flower gravel pavement if we really wanted to. And then let's see, for the foundation, we don't have anything too creepy. We could keep up with the gray. Or we could just do solid black. It's not bad, but I believe it wouldn't go up. I don't think it would really quite match. There we go. We could do this. Or, let's see. And the camping pack, we have different ones. We also have this. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. I do really like that one. And yeah, I think that's the darkest one we could do. Let's go ahead and do that. I wish it went all the way around, but for some reason it always cuts off at the edges here. Okay. That is really coming together very nicely. Like, I don't know why we're spending so much time on the outside right now, but I'm glad that I'm getting this out of the way. Because then we can do the fun part, which is always laying everything down on the inside. So let's see here. I'm going to go to terrain tools. And what this is basically going to do is we're going to create like a stone pavement path that will kind of lead to our stairs. I also like doing this if we have like any sitting areas outside that we can just highlight a little stone path to. It kind of gives it more character, I think. Like, look at that. That's just so nice. It's so weird that I'm obsessing over something like this, but I feel like it will give the whole grounds like its own feel. We're not going to put any trees or anything right now. I usually would, but it's going to block our view to all of the rooms as we're working on them. One of the main things I like to focus on though is, of course, I don't know, maybe it's just me obsessing about everything being symmetrical. But I like to do windows in the front. We also have to add a front door so she can get into her own house. I think we're just keeping with the whole anything Halloween themed. And then of course vampire themed. Who knows? Maybe we'll just make her a vampire after this. Just because we're decorating her house like a vampire house with all of those items. You know, I can use other items, but I mean, come on, like, look at that. That just looks like it fits there. You know what I mean? Okay, let's do the door first, and then depending on how wide, then we'll fit the windows around it. Edgar the Generous. Is that the name of the knocker on that door? To be honest, that would make a good bathroom door. I can just see that being a bathroom door. Okay. I'm looking for a double wide door. Because this is the entrance to the house. So I just feel like, I mean, it's not gonna be Edgar, but it's gonna have to do. Oh my god, I love that. It's like an archway that looks like it was broken into. Okay. Okay. This is kind of making me excited to do all the other ones. Maybe we should do a werewolf high school in another video. Like, I'm just loving all of the doors. What a weird thing to like, right? Okay. Let's see if we have any tall doors. Oh, I forgot. If we're gonna do a tall door, we have to change the height of the house. So let's go over here and we're gonna make, so if we do tall, that does limit other things that we can use. A lot of the regular items are not gonna look big enough. But this is giving castle at this point. So we're just gonna go to the top floor, make sure it matches the height of the second floor or the first floor. So let's see if we're gonna make that tallest 2. Okay, that railing is not looking very safe anymore, but I mean, it's cute, but it's definitely giving castle vibes now for our Halloween queen, which was, I mean, that's what we were looking for. You know, that is perfect. And then let's see here. What were we even doing? We're just doing a door, right? Okay, look at that. That matches the courtyard, matches the gate. We got the same yellow accent, gold accent going on. I think we're gonna go with that one. Let's just see. I'm thinking about just doing these archways for the connecting rooms. We don't want to have them blocked in by doors because, I mean, everybody in the house is going to want to get through them, you know. This is the dining room. Maybe we'll do a kitchen door, maybe. And then there we go. And then we could also hang stuff on the walls in between those. We do need a back door. We need a back door. Let's see here. What are we gonna use? Edgar is for the bathroom, okay? It's gonna be our bathroom door. But let's just see which other ones we have. We can do a single door for the back door. I do like doing clear doors, especially if it's gonna lead to a porch and everything. But this is an older home, so I'm thinking maybe an older style door. Let's see. This science one is pretty creepy, but they don't have it in black. They only have like a dark brown, Honestly, that would really fit if we were doing like a witch house, which is probably gonna have to be one of the ones in the neighborhood for later. 'Cause I mean, we're gonna include everybody in here. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have all kinds of creatures and everything in this neighborhood, of course, for Halloween, you know? Let me see here. This is a frosted door. It's modern looking. Um, but maybe our vampire's looking to fit in with everybody now, you know? Maybe they don't want to feel left out. What is this? Oh, that is crazy. That looks like it's going to a dungeon. Oh my god. We should have done a basement. I mean, we can still do one, but that would be such a good basement door. Like a little dungeon, but it's really just like another area for everyone to relax. Maybe we'll just do this one right here. I mean, it is just to our backyard. And then let's see. What should we do for the entrance to the kitchen? Should we make it accessible from both sides? Or should we do just like one door? What are we doing? Honestly, we could do more arches. We could. That way, it seems like an open, very open. I mean, if you were holding like a whole roast, I would imagine you would want all the space to get to the next room. And then we could do like that. That way we have like the flow from there to there. And it is getting a bit dark. So maybe we should add some of our lights. Yeah, these are only going to give us our side lights. But let's see if we can find anything creepy. Not a lot of options. Okay, that is definitely an option. But a lot of this is requiring something to stand on. Let's see. These are going to be our larger lights. We could use this witch one, which might be good for in here, but that is creepy. That is creepy for sure. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. That is beautiful. With the gold, the light just, it's not it's not large, but let's go over to this one. This one's a bit bigger. Let's see. Should we do just a solid black? Or should we have, oh, with the red candles? I did want to start incorporating some red into the interior of the home. A lot of our vampire stuff in our vampire pack is going to be red. So let me just, I mean, to be honest, this is like a castle, so let's just put one of these in every single room. Maybe the smaller one right here. Now this one's kind of looking a bit out of place, especially with the warm lighting from the other ones. Okay, that is looking beautiful. And we're just gonna do another one in the kitchen. Okay, and then these are gonna be for our study and then also the bathroom. So this is gonna be the study over here, and then this is gonna be the bathroom. Now I am gonna put small lights on other items that we're gonna be placing throughout. But so far I think it's looking really good. Now I'm gonna match the flooring. Let's see. Do we want wood? What do we want? I do know that we have this Halloween wood, and then we also have this vampire like tile flooring. Is that too much after this? Or maybe it's not enough. I do also really like the design of the witchy expansion wood. I just wish the design was more like around the room than just all over. Let's see what else. We definitely do not want carpet, or maybe we do for this entryway. With the red flowers. Oh, that is creepy. That is creepy. We could do that. I mean, it kind of looks like a poinsettia, but I mean, it'll save us time in case we turn this into more of a Christmassy house. Oh, but then you have this, and this is part of the Halloween. A lot of different choices. Let's go ahead. Gonna go through and look one more time. Maybe we can do a different color. Red on red. I mean, it's not bad. I kind of just like all of these. I don't know, this one just gives Christmas, and I don't know why. And we are going for more of the spooky, and I think this is kind of just more disturbing. It's not really disturbing, it's just carpet, but I think the red and the black would really make someone stop and go, oh my god, where am I right now, you know? And then for the rest of the house, let's see if we have any more tile that we would want to place. I'm thinking the spider tile would be great for the kitchen. And then do we want tile in the dining room? I think the kitchen, the bathroom, definitely good. Do we want to do a different color for the bathroom? We could do this gold one. That way they get a bit of their sanity back in the bathroom. The gold and the black. Let's see here. It's giving very spooky vibes. Let's move on to the flooring for the other parts of... I think we're definitely going to have to do the spooky Halloween flooring. Oh. Sorry, that was one of my cats. I do have 2 little cats. Well, the other one's not so little, but... Let's see. Thinking just this black flooring to connect all the other rooms. Now, I love how this first floor is looking. Let's go ahead and do the walls. Now the walls, this is where it's gonna be a bit more interesting. So with everything we're about to do to this house, it's gonna be very important that we don't pick something that's gonna be too busy for the other rooms. Now the entryway can be busy, of course, because it's gonna set up the whole feeling for the rest of the house. But the rest of it is probably gonna match. I just wish, like, the borders of this, I wish they were different colors instead of white. Especially since this is the vampire wallpaper. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is nice. Are these all bats? What? Yeah, these are all bats. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if I like that one or this one. I think we're gonna have to do this one just because it kind of matches that carpet in the back. The back with the bats. Let's see. And then this is going to be... Oh my god, we have spider web wallpaper. Oh my god. And then the tile is also spider web, if anybody caught the name of that. Even the black one looks nice. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my god. Is that too much red at this point? Oh my gosh, we have to have all of these wallpapers somewhere in this house. Could you imagine you're going up the stairs, coming face to face with a ghost? Are there any other ones? I always thought like this was really creepy. Like the wood. That would be good for like if we have a hallway anywhere. Let's see, is that everything? Is that everything that we can do? Of course we have our vampire wallpaper. I'm liking these festive ones a lot though. Do I think that I would put this all throughout the house? No. But it would be good for a very closed in room. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with this spider wallpaper though. Oh my god. That does not fit our color scheme. But look how creepy that is with the chandelier. Oh my god, I think we're gonna have to put this as our dining room. That is so creepy. Look at all those different colors. And that gives Halloween, okay? That is a Halloween wallpaper right there. Oh my gosh, this might be my favorite room in the house. Just for the wallpaper. And then let's see. We're gonna try these different colors now because I'm pretty sure this was the green. This was the teal of that one. Look at this. This is what green looks like. Like, if this one didn't have like other colors, I'd probably pick this one because it's so vivid. That is so creepy. That is so creepy. I love it so much. I don't think anything's gonna beat that. Like, that was just the perfect amount. But now it has me thinking, maybe we should be doing more green. I mean, that is very spooky if you just saw like a bunch of green. I mean, I'm really liking that. It's giving Oogie Boogie. That's what it is. It's Oogie Boogie. I kind of like this. Or maybe we should do, no, this one. Okay. That is that, and then we're gonna move on to the bathroom. Now the bathroom, let's see. Oh my god, it's so creepy! Ah! But we have ghosts in there, so can we really have ghosts in here? We can have ghosts everywhere if we wanted to, but we still did not do the wallpaper for the kitchen. I forgot that's what I was trying to do before we saw the other ones. Let's see here. I'm thinking that looks pretty good for the bathroom. Is there a... Maybe we should do this one right there. And then something for the study. What is giving study? I think this one is. Let me just make sure. Just checking to see if we've done it yet in any of the other rooms. I mean, this is pretty plain. It would get me to focus on whatever I was studying. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do a plain wallpaper for the study. And then we still need something to go with this. I'm thinking we could do more of the spider web and just do that, but I feel like it clashes with the tile a little bit. We could do this one and just keep it like that. And then we could do black right here. Now that is creepy. That is so creepy. Oh my god, we have everything looks so good, and we haven't even added furniture. Like, it all looks so cohesive. We have our green over here, we have our ghost over there. Honestly, this is looking very spooky. Now, I know everyone wants to probably just have me throw an item in. We're going to the upstairs though. Before we add in any furniture, we're gonna have to do all of this to the upstairs. Let's see what we're even gonna do for the upstairs, because we literally have no walls up here yet. We have no boundaries. I don't even know if she's gonna have children in the future. Are you gonna have children? Are you gonna get knocked up or something? I don't know. Maybe everyone will want the queen. Who knows? We do have to... Maybe we can do like 2 bedrooms. Like over here, and then we can do like a master bedroom. It can be a 3-bedroom house. That way she has room if she gets crazy with everybody in the neighborhood. Hopefully that's not the case, but let's just see here. So I am going to use this wall tool. We have the stairs right here. So that means we're going to do a big room right here. And it's going to be for just when you... Honestly, should we just like close that? I don't think we should, because we have the patio right there. So maybe we should just go like this, and then that can be our master bedroom. And we'll kind of just set up the bathroom maybe at the front of the house, and then her bedroom can be in the back. And then that gives us an entrance to the patio. Or should we make the... There's a lot that we could do, okay? We could do a lot. We could make this her personal balcony. But then her room would have to be bigger. It would have to take up like half of the top stairs. Um, but she is a queen, so honestly, she might deserve it. Um, so maybe we should just do that. And that can be all of the space over there for her, you know? Let's go ahead and delete some of these walls then. Should we do like a second wall just in case? No, we should go ahead and just delete this. It'll give us more space to do what we want. Now this does not include the walls that I'm gonna put up for her bathroom. But this is becoming more of like the set for a second living room up here. We should also give her some pets, to be honest. Okay, and then we're gonna do a bedroom. How big is this room over here? This could be its own bedroom and we could put the bathroom in the center. We just have to make sure that this person has enough space for a door. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do for the upstairs. I kind of don't like how the stairs look. Like, what is this right here? I know that's just because we have the railing and we also turned the stairs, which is giving us this weird shape. But I think I'm gonna block it off with a wall because it's gross and it just needs to go away. And then I think that looks good. Now I'm not liking how the wall's looking. Maybe I should have just left it alone. I don't know. If it's possible to maybe do railing right here, that would definitely work for us. Remove. Oh, wait. Did you see that? If we click it, hold on, let me cancel. If we click it, sorry, sometimes I forget that you can do so much in this game. We can do a fence. We can do a fence, guys. Look at that. And then we can change the fence. What do we have for fences that will go with our railing on our stairs? The line maker? Sometimes I'm just like, they really like put a lot of detail into these names. Let's see. Do we like this one? To be honest, I can't even see what we're doing because it's so dark in this house. We should have done windows, but we also need to add those lights up here as well. So this post will not change because that is the railing that we chose for the stairs. Of course, if it was a stair railing, we could just do that, but it's only giving us the option for a fence. So let's see if maybe we can change it to like a silver railing. That matches this a bit more. Nope. That's not gonna match. Honestly, I'm not freaking out about it. Like, the rest of it looks good. And that was my main concern about the stairs. So I think that's fine for right now. So I'm just gonna move on, or I might lose it on just that railing. So we're going to go ahead and oh, that reminds me. We did not put Edgar down here for the bathroom. We did not throw Edgar down here at all. So let's find him. Where is Edgar at? Edgar the Generous is supposed to be the entrance to this bathroom. Now, should we have him right here, or should we have him in the hallway? I think in the hallway might be better, especially if we're going to make this into our living room. Okay, I'm just making sure that he is going to the right room. And then maybe we should put his friends, Store, the bearded trickster, for the study. Now, where is he? He's on the other side. Why do they go on the inside? I guess they're trying to keep everybody company. And then we're gonna put him... Should we put him in the corner? I think we should put him in the corner. He's not in trouble or anything, but that'll give us some more space. And then we're gonna go ahead and go back upstairs. Now that we have all of our doors for the downstairs, I'm gonna go ahead and place our doors here. Is that gonna be big enough for a bedroom? Sorry, it's getting harder to see. I don't think that's wide enough for a bed. There. The bathroom doesn't need to be that large. Okay, that looks a lot better. I'm gonna put those walls right back up. That way I can see how everything's looking. And then we're gonna put Edgar in charge of this bathroom upstairs as well. He is the bathroom monitor. Let's go ahead and let's see. Like, for right now, these are gonna be guest bedrooms. She doesn't have a family just yet, but it's going to be really welcoming, very inviting for them. So I do want to do maybe a double door situation again. This is, of course, probably going to be the door to her room. It's going to be this red door. Because, I mean, this is the queen's room, okay? In this huge castle-like building of a home. Should she be near the stairs? That way she's not walking that far. Or should we put her a little bit? Maybe we should just center it. That looks good. Now let's see for the other ones. What should we do? We should probably do... Maybe we should do these spellcaster doors. That's honestly very cute. A bit see-through. But maybe she just doesn't like her guest having that much privacy. I don't know. Is that a foggy one? Nope. Still glass. Let's see. I think we might just have to do... Maybe this one with the designs on it would probably be better. Like that. It's not bad. It is not bad. Very magical, okay? We definitely do need to do a witch's house. That way we can do something a bit more colorful. This is looking very spooky so far. But I feel like we can just do a spooky, like, greenhouse at some point. Especially if we do like a witch's house. I don't know, I think all colors can really be spooky. It's just the way that you do it. Let's see. I don't want to spend too much more time on the flooring. So I'm just gonna do black for the upstairs. For her room, it is her room. So I'm thinking we should do something a little bit more like decorative. Let me look at that tile one more time. I think we should do this one in her room. I think it's the same tile that we put downstairs somewhere. Let's see here. And then for the bathroom, I think we did gold in the downstairs bathroom as well. And then for these side bedrooms for her guests, let's see. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some, I don't want to do carpet. I think we're gonna go back and we're gonna do this wood, but we're also gonna go ahead while I'm still up here and I'm still thinking about it, is we're gonna do some decorative carpets in the bedrooms. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that I got the pet expansion. So if you ever see me like just I go a little bit quiet, it's because I haven't seen that. You know, that's my first time seeing that I have pet beds now. That is a large carpet. That is a very large carpet. Do we have runners? Do we have any running carpets? Is this tarp? It's not a trap. Oh my god. I don't think I believe that. Let's see. I'm surprised we don't have a lot of carpets. Like, I really thought we would have some for Halloween and everything. What is this? This is supposed to be like the vampire carpet. Think we can possibly just do it running like this. Is it running? I cannot really even see that well. It's not really connected. Trying to remember. There we go. Oh my god, I hate when I'm doing builds and I forget, and I do it constantly, I forget how to rotate items. And it's like, it's one of the hardest things for me to remember, and I just do not know why. Okay, so that carpet is actually connecting now, and it's looking really good, and I feel like we should have it kind of run. Should we have it run all over? I feel like it's gonna look very hotel-like, but I feel like it would make everything look like it goes together if it's just like this random red carpet, um, going everywhere. Maybe we should just have it stop. like along this wall. Oh my gosh, how long is this wall? Okay, maybe I just did not think that the upstairs was this long. And I might just stop it right here because we could put something like a little sitting area on this side right here, and we could give it like its own carpet. Like the really large one. Where is it? That we had before. Could do it right here. Could make it its own little area right here. I don't know if that goes together or not, but we're just gonna roll with it. And I'm not forgetting that we totally had a goal was to give these rooms their own carpets. So I'm thinking maybe we should just do this magic carpet for both rooms. Okay. That is so large. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to make a witch's house. I keep saying it. I've said so many things. I said at one point we should do a werewolf high school, but right now we are definitely house neighborhood oriented. Yes. So let's go back and we're gonna go ahead and choose the beds. I feel like these little guest rooms are gonna be the easiest to knock out. Oh my god. I didn't even think about it, but if she is a vampire, she would get a little coffin bed. But we have not decided her fate yet. Let's see. Thinking maybe this one. I don't think that's very spooky. We do not have a lot of beds to choose from. Should we do... Oh! Pipe dream bed? Do they have it in black? They do! Oh my god, yes. Yes, that looks so good. Now we gotta do... We're just gonna have these kind of mirror each other. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bed along this wall because I want to have windows on the front of the house. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna have it share the wall with the bathroom. That way we can add windows. Now, what else? I think we need our lights now. That way we can see just a little bit better. We have ghost lights? And they stand on their own? Oh my goodness. I'm thinking okay, we could have ghost lights or we could have ghost spirits that are just like walking around the house. Which honestly, we might do that because look, this one has a different expression on its face. Okay. So I think we might have to add those. But let's see where our lamps are here. Look at that. We're gonna need one above the stairs. One in our sitting area. Where should our other one be? We should have one. These are very bright. Maybe one in the center of the room. And then we're gonna do, a big one for her bedroom. Okay, and then she is gonna have like her own bathroom over here. So we're gonna do a light over there. And then we should probably have some that line this carpet. And then the bedrooms need their own. And so does their bathroom. Okay, and that is looking pretty lit. Okay, now let's go ahead and give her her own bed. Oh, this would be so good for like a mummy themed house. Like with the draping and everything. Let's see, should we give her this one? Or should we do this one? And they do have red. Now that I know how to rotate items again. I just hope I don't forget. Let's see here. I just don't know. Like, I kind of like the gray. I don't know why. I think it's because it goes with the flooring. But I feel like everything goes with this flooring. Let's see. Let's just change the color here. See, I feel like if the detailing was another shade of black and it had the red bedding, like this is, it's kind of orange, you know? Like, it's a wooden color. Let me try to zoom in on this a bit more for you guys to see. I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's the color of wood. I think that's why the gray goes best. Like, I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna have to go with this one for her. I do wish that there was maybe like a different... What? Why are there bushes in the beds? Should we give her like her own little coffin? I do think that that's kind of creepy, like just for her to like rise out of. Like we could do like her own little coffin over here. We could put like lights around it. I think this means she's gonna be a vampire. I think this is what this low-key means for her. I know that we have... I maybe just not seeing it. There are these from the Love Struck pack. I was kind of hoping to find taller ones. I think that would be so cool. But I think we do also have these ones. That is kind of creepy. I think we're gonna have to do the red candles. And then maybe Are we able to do more around here? No? I know there's like cheats that you can use to like lay stuff closer together. But honestly, I just learned how to rotate objects, so let me see what we're doing here. I think that's gonna have to be good enough. I think that's all the candles we could put around her little thing. Now, let's see what we can do. It's maybe another rug, okay? Because that'd be so cool if we just laid it on something. I do. I wish there were more spooky rugs. Just a skull face. Oh my goodness. That'd be crazy. She just has like a freaking skull face right there. Let's see how that looks. It's just like she is dead. She's dead in there. That's where death is. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave that there. Let's see. I wish they had a spider rug. You know, we should do a solid one. 'Cause, yeah, I think that goes with that. And then let's see if maybe we can change the bed. I think it looks better altogether now. And then let's see what else we can add to her bedroom. Like how the bedrooms are like the first rooms to get decorated. Out of everything else. Let's see here. Yes, a giant wardrobe. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. And okay, our light is still there. I couldn't see it for a second because of the freaking chandelier. Which, by the way, maybe we should also change this. Am I just turning it on and off? Okay, there we go. We should change it to red candles so it matches these ones on the floor. And then let's just make sure that that one matches too. I mean, she's gonna be a vampire. Like, and this one should just guide you to her room, since it's right in front of her door. And then, let's see. Oh, some side tables. That'd be cute if there was like a little coffin one. I don't think we have that. But this spirit one is really cute. And it's gold. We don't have a lot of gold happening in this room yet. But it matches the bed. So we're gonna go ahead and put that there. Let's just make sure we're not missing any vampire ones. Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy. Where should I put this at, though? Oh my god. It's just you come up the stairs and these are right there. That'd be so freaky. Little, like, table right here that you could just sit stuff on. Okay. that all the creepy stuff? Okay. Mirrors. Oh my god. She's a vampire, so of course she needs a mirror that she's not gonna see herself in. She is still a human, so there's the whole thing of us having to make her a vampire later. Oh, I forgot that I didn't even do wallpaper yet. I kind of want to give her a standing mirror for next to her bed. Or she could get her own spooky vanity. I still know how to rotate the items. So check on that. That is gold and it's clashing with her silver in her wardrobe. I do. I wish we had a spooky mirror. We don't have a spooky mirror. We just don't. I'm gonna... It's like I can kind of hear the music. I kind of can't. And I don't know why, but I do like the creepy Halloween music that The Sims now has. I don't know, to me it sounds spookier. Let's see, I do like this mirror. I think we might go with this one. Yeah, that matches her wardrobe over there. And then, of course, she's gonna be a vampire, so I don't think we'll be adding many windows to the back corner here. I think it'll mainly be to the front over here, if we do add any. She has her own balcony, but I think we're gonna put it over here with her bathroom. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set up her bathroom now. Should I give her a tub that doubles as a shower? I think we're gonna have to. I think she should have a grand bathtub though. I think she should only have a bathroom. Like a bathtub in the bathroom. Let's see if we can maybe add a platform in her bathroom. Now, what this platform is going to do is it's just going to lift the tub up. I think we're going to do it... I want to give her some space for her balcony, like to get around to her balcony. I think we're just going to do it right there. I love how it destroyed her entire wall, and it's okay. We can definitely fix it though. Maybe. I think, yeah. Yeah, I just took out her whole wall. So I'm just gonna... Is it possible to add the wall back? Okay. We added the wall back, which I guess is a good thing that we didn't do the wallpaper yet for in here. It definitely did take the brick off the outside. On the other side though. Let's see. See, this is what I'm saying, like, you really have to, like, watch what you're doing. Because it just, this game takes little bits out of, like, every other thing when you add something. Okay, and we're gonna do that to match the rest of the tile in her room. And then let's see if we can just add, like, I don't like that that's white, but honestly you can't really see it. And I mean, the tile isn't fully black, so it kind of goes with that. Maybe we should just leave it like that. Now for these platforms, I do know that you can't really access them without stairs, which is weird. So we're gonna have to add stairs right there. See, it's not much of a height difference. It's not. It's literally one stair, but they cannot access it without that one stair. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna add her beautiful tub. I don't know what tub we're gonna do yet for her. Maybe we should do something with wings, like a black swan kind of feel. Or should we do like a jacuzzi? So a lot of different options. I think I really like that one. I wish we had like an older, like luxurious one. There's this one, but that looks so weird. Like, it doesn't look weird. It looks like a pretty nice bath, but I just feel like it doesn't fit. Oh, that is crazy. And when it's full, it's gonna look like she's in blood. Probably not. It'll probably still be like water, but I do really like the inside of this one. I mean, the gold really doesn't go with anything though. Like, her room really doesn't have any gold accents. But at the same time, we have a skull carpet over there. So we could add like a gold mirror, and this could be like her area, you know what I mean? Like, oh hey, like look, like you're a vampire, and by the way, you still can't see yourself. I just wish we had like a full mirror. She's gonna seem like a very vain person with all the mirrors she just won't be able to see herself in. I think that looks pretty good. She has her walkway right here so she can get to her tub. She has her mirror right here. She won't really be able to see if it's right there. Let's go ahead and just turn it. I think that would be fine, and she can still get to it. I'm trying to keep this centered on this little platform. I think that looks good. I think we're gonna have to go with that one. Also, look at that quality. Oh my god. Like, that's a good reflection. Let's see. I love how I just spent so much time on that. We can put like, should we add like a little toilet? But where would we even put this toilet at? Like, she has so much going on over here. I don't want to put it up near the tub. Should I make like a little bathroom right there? But then I could kind of block it off. That way she doesn't get embarrassed using the bathroom. In case someone decides to come up here. I mean, we're not gonna block off her bathtub or anything like that though. And then of course, is this really a bathroom? If we don't have Edgar in the bathroom, that's the real question. We have to have Edgar in this bathroom. He's everywhere else. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for right now, unless we can think of some more things to add, like a little, well, I mean, we're here. Let's go ahead and add like a little sitting area, someplace for her to enjoy herself in her room. Because you guys, it's hard for her. She's a queen and everything. She has to have time to herself. I think we should do like a stone table. And then a nice love seat. That does not look comfortable at all. That looks like a bench. Let's see. Yeah, she needs something to lounge on, okay? She's tired. She is tired of all of her responsibility. Let's see. Should we do something like this? Like in the corner like that? Or should we do a red one? I am really liking the red everywhere. Okay. Let's see what other stuff we have here. We have this one. This looks like a throne. This looks like a throne piece. Let's go ahead and give her like her own little throne right here. And then we can do more couches. Now this is gonna be like the upstairs gathering place. It's also gonna be like if she's having an event or anything where a lot of the people are gonna be able to just kind of crowd around. Like, is she gonna be here? Who knows? She might just be hiding in her room. I mean, I know I would if I had that bathtub. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Like, maybe we should make this chair stand out more. Because it is going to be her chair. Or maybe we can just... Let's see here. It's just so much better with the music and everything. Like, it's just, it sets the tone for our build here. And then of course she's gonna have that one person that's like, let me pass out right here. But maybe we should keep this furniture going. And I'm doing so many sitting areas. Like I said, she's gonna have a lot of people around her. Okay, this is gonna be where the whole neighborhood is gonna gather, okay? Like once we're all set up and everything. The goal is to have everyone together by the end of this. Now, she is the only character that I've made for the neighborhood. But I'm thinking we're gonna do a whole video at the end of everything. And it's gonna go over all the different people that are gonna move into this neighborhood. And we're just gonna add them household by household. Of course, that's gonna be an even longer video. I think that's enough space. Like, I think this is enough space for everybody. And then let's go ahead and just give us something to gather around. And then, do we have any of the little side tables? Oh my god, I just love this. Look at that. It's so creepy. Like, it looks like an altar. Like, it looks like part of an altar where they might just sacrifice somebody. Okay. Let's see here. Should we do... I think we need some hobbies, guys. Because these people are gonna go crazy if they don't have stuff to do on their own. They're gonna be like, she is the most boring queen ever. So let's give these walls some detail here. We're gonna just go ahead and do some bookshelves. I love how I just slowly started decorating, but it didn't start happening until this floor. I think this is honestly perfect. I think this is good. And then we need some stuff going on. Some activities in the center of this room. Let's see here. We have, of course, some fish tanks. Now, let's see what else we have here. I don't think a ping pong table is very creepy. I think obviously being on an animal rug might be kind of creepy, right? Like that you would definitely see this in a mansion, right? Or is that just me? I didn't know they had a panda one. That is very sad. Let's go ahead and do the black bear one. No animal cruelty, guys, okay? Like, this is just for a sitting area somewhere. Let's just put this... I don't even know where to put this now. I'm just gonna put it there. Oh, we have a Halloween bowl. Let's go ahead. Should we do the pumpkin too? Should we do like Beetlejuice and then a pumpkin one? They also have a candy corn one too. This is something that should be down in the dining room once we're done. We're just gonna have like bowls of candy everywhere. Wow, we do not have a lot of stuff. Okay, so I am gonna add an aquarium because just feel like it's gonna give us something to look at up here, okay? Okay. Maybe I should just put it on this wall. It's like, hey fish, look at this bear. Okay, that's gonna have to work. We still need to fill up this space. Unorthodox gaming console. A stone sauna. We can't just have a sauna on the second floor. A bubbly. You know what? Maybe this is what we needed. Them to just all smoke together or something. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put this up here. There's not a lot going on up here. So it's like, oh, hey everybody, the queen's over here, and then just a group of people smoking off to the side. I could have sworn there were like gaming tables. There's darts. Darts by the guest room. We could put this next to the bear. Or we could put the... Well, we can't put the bear in front of it because it has to have its whole thing. We could put it near the fish aquarium. There we go. Oh, I know what we can do. We can do... Maybe we should do a gaming console upstairs. Like, I know we were going for, like, old Victorian, but I feel like if we have, like, a whole party and everything, like, this is all gonna come together, and it's gonna look really nice. Like, just everyone doing different events. Is this a chair? Or is this just a pillow? Okay, I think we... Oh, I wanted to add music upstairs. So music is really going to, I think, liven up the upstairs. We should do something old and tiny like this. Let's see. What are the chances of this thing breaking? I think this is fine. Now, can I sit it on anything? I can only sit it on tables. I'm just gonna sit it on the floor until we get something else going on up here. Oh, a bar, guys! A bar! I forgot we could do a bar. Well, just checking to see what time it is here. I am gonna have to stop this in the next 30 minutes, so let's see how much more we can get done. I kind of want to do a long bar. Like I said, we're gonna have a lot of people up here. I don't know if these flowers are gonna be creepy enough. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to go with that one. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, because like I said, I want a lot of people up here. So I think we're just gonna do this one in the center of the room. It's gonna be kind of near this. Then let's go ahead and do a table up here. Like I said, we have a lot of events and a lot of stuff happening up here. Do we have any Halloween tables? Yes, we do. Okay. Should we do a black one? I feel like the red would be nice though. I And then some chairs. Any Halloween chairs? No. Let me see here. Let's see what we have. That might be what we need. I mean, it works. That is definitely very freaky. Should we do like multiple ones? Wish we had a bigger table. Like this one. Now, I think we need to do some rearranging. Like, maybe they're playing their game over there. And then they're chilling over here. And then this bear rug can stay in front of the fish tank. Because we don't have any fish in there right now. And I think that looks really good. That looks pretty good for the upstairs. And then before I forget, I'm gonna add some wallpaper. Oh my god. I love the spider wallpaper. I feel like it's the creepiest thing. Especially with these different colors. Like, that just goes with the red. Like, it just makes the red pop so much. That's so creepy. That is so creepy. Okay. And then, definitely this black one for her bedroom. And then she does need a door for her balcony. Should we put Edgar's friend as that door? Oh, where did I put that record player at? Oh, it's right here. Oh, before I forget. Yeah, we can put him on that back table. And then we can put another door right there. So that means this door is gonna have to go right here. Okay, I think that's gonna have to work. Oh, that's so cool. I love the green. I love the green so much. Okay. I think that is so cool. I wonder if we could possibly, if there are any decorative pieces. I know there are some for fall and everything. I did get the Change of Seasons expansion pack. But oh my god, we could put a spider I would not be walking up the stairs if there was a spider. See what else is here. See, this is what I was talking about, the vines and everything, for like the front of the house. Then we kind of get that to blend in together. So it's like kind of grown into the house a bit. So we are definitely not going to finish this today. I am quickly just trying to do as much as I can with the time left over and everything. I think that looks so cool with the brick, with it really makes the fence kind of look like it's more part of the home now. And then this, I don't think we're gonna have it too grown out, but it's like starting to get there, you know what I mean? Let me see here. What else can we add to this? See, we should also do an alien house too. Like an alien house, wouldn't it would still go with creepy Halloween, because you can literally dress as anything, or we could just do like a mad scientist house. There's a lot of different ideas. Let's see. What is this? A fountain? Maybe it should be in the courtyard. Yeah, I think this is a courtyard kind of thing. Let's just put him over there. Like, you can kind of see him. A hanging werewolf wall jumper. It's creepy. It's going on this house somewhere. Let's just figure out where all these things should go. I think it should definitely go. Should it not kind of like hug this door on both sides? Like a kind of gargoyle kind of thing? Okay, is that everything we can add? Should we do more spiders on this wall? I mean, it is all a gigantic web. A chest of secrets is pretty creepy. Let's see. A sign of things to come. Whew. Oh, we should do like a creepy like a very creepy, like fortune teller. Like she's a witch and a fortune teller. I think that would be really creepy. This kind of reminds me of Courage. If you guys have ever seen that show with all the spiders running down. Believe it or not, like I'm getting like really freaked out by the fact that there are so many spiders on these walls. I really hate spiders. I feel like this is good for like the bar. Are these like, are they supposed to look like pumpkins? They kind of look like jack-o'-lantern spiders. I might put another one like over here, like it's kind of hiding. There we go. I'm only doing the ones that I think will stand out the most on this wall. Oh. I think the freakiest thing about this is the spiders on the wall. I don't know if we need these in this room since the wall literally already has spider webs. But let's see what we can do about this room. It's only giving me this angle. So I'm just gonna set that right there. And this one right there. I think it's gonna have to be it. Okay, and then of course we have to do the wallpaper for these bedrooms. Let's see. Oh, I did want to do this. Oh my god, that looks so good. For both bedrooms. And then we can do this one for the bathroom. And then we're, of course, gotta set them up with all of their stuff. That way all her guests can use the bathroom upstairs. And they even have bedrooms as well. So let's just go to the bathroom here. We're gonna set them up with, of course, a sink. And then... what else do we need? We need, I think for this one, we're gonna do one that doubles. That way we have a tub and a shower. And like I said, I'm keeping it on the middle of the room, on the inter walls that connect to the other rooms, because like I said, I want everything to be free up for when I want to add the windows. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the walls back so that I can put this down, and I can kind of just put it wherever I feel like. I'm gonna put it one on both sides. And we still need our toilet. So where are we gonna put this toilet at? We could stick it in a corner. Like this. Next to the sink. But either way, it's gonna be next to something. At least it fits right there. What is this? I don't think we're gonna have a carpet in here. I mean, it might be good for another skull. See, oh my god, yes. Okay, so this is literally because she is the queen of Halloween. So we have to have this pumpkin mat here. I like how it doesn't really go with anything, but it's cute. So to me, it goes with it. Okay, indoor plants. This is just me looking for any spooky ones that we can add. These are all part of some expansion packs that I got that I just haven't gone through. I don't think there are any creepy plants we can add. A pumpkin? Pumpkin in the bathroom? I guess we're doing pumpkins in the bathroom. Why not? That very pumpkin-y pumpkin bathroom. Let's see. I think this is everything that we needed to put in here. We have our shower, our bath, our sink. We could put a mirror for her guests that can see their own reflections. So let's go ahead and do that. We should probably do a moon mirror. Let's make it black. I don't know if that was exactly placed right, so I'm just gonna go in. I have my wall up, and yep, that says even as we're gonna get, and we cannot move it up. So I think that's good. And then of course we're gonna do outdoor furniture on the patio. See if we have anything spooky here. I think we don't. I think we're gonna have to do something. Oh, I guess we could do a log. I mean, we could do a log. Or like a chair like that. Oh, we could do an iron bench. That definitely seems appropriate for everything. Maybe if the red was deeper, I would say yes to that. I think we're just gonna have to go with. It doesn't help that I'm like extremely indecisive. Let's see here. Let's do this one. We're gonna put it down. We're gonna roll with it, okay? There's no turning back. Once it's placed down, that's what we're going with. And then should we do like a welcome sign maybe? I mean, we are doing like our own Halloween party. Pumpkins! Oh my god! Yes! Pumpkins everywhere! Oh my god. I like that one. We have to do this guy. Oh, I almost forgot about the ghost. Oh, and a pumpkin tree. I feel like this is starting to look like, it looks like something. I think it reminds me of something. We're gonna have pumpkins lighting up her whole front yard. Oh my god, they're so cute. Just to think of it, if I just hadn't, I would never know. And of course, we have some graves on the side because some people have been here. We're gonna even put some aged ones in the back. And then oh my god, we have to do a straw man. Like, this is very fall. Very, very fall. But could you imagine him coming alive? Could you imagine that? And him just being there? And then, of course, she has to put her ancestor at the top of her stairs. Okay. Okay, before I forget, we definitely have to put some ghosts. Like, we're gonna have them just kind of floating around. Like they're part of the party, okay? Like they're just there. So I'm gonna put one on this path here. And then this one's having fun with this pumpkin. He's like telling the pumpkin that it's okay. And around the graves. And this one's like, did I just come out of there? Like these are like her little like friends. Do we have enough pumpkins? I don't think we do. Oh, evil pumpkin! Yes! Like he's like bullying that little pumpkin. I think we're good. I think we are good. I did not add these ones. These glow! Oh, that's so cool. Should we have these on like the side of the house? I don't know. I kind of want everyone to see them. Do these ones glow too? I think we're just gonna have the green glowing, or the blue ones. I think it's the blue ones. We're just gonna have these ones over here. That's all the pumpkins and stuff we're gonna add to the front for now. Of course, we have time to definitely go back. Let me just check here. Let me just finish up. So we do have the upstairs completed. We have everything. We have pumpkins. I might add more pumpkins throughout the house. But let's go ahead and do the windows. For the top. Since we have everything in place up here. What is that? What is that? That is definitely the shape of where we put that platform before. Let me see here. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Okay, that's the same stone. For a second, I was worried that it wasn't. So we're gonna add our windows now. That the top is completely finished. And I was thinking we don't have any Halloween windows. And unless this has a pumpkin in it, I don't think we'll be able to add this anywhere. Oh, that'd be so cute if it did, right? Let's see here. Could definitely do these ones, but we can do large windows. That's so freaky! Okay. That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god. I think that's just so cool. I can't get over how that looks. So she is gonna have some of these in her room. Now with windows, I like to add a lot of windows. And I don't know why. I go window happy. But as long as it looks good on the inside. Then it should be fine. The thing about Sims vampires is you can unlock the ability to be out in the sunlight. Now that is something that you have to do like as soon as your sim turns, because let me tell you, I didn't know it was a thing, and one of my sims, I had her for like the longest time, and I just watched her go, and I was so mad with myself because I was like, I should have known, like, of course. I like how you can see everything on the inside as you're doing this. Okay, so I am gonna have to stop it right there. We did a lot for this house. Now, this is only with a couple of hours, and we're mostly done. We do have that roof, the outside, and the downstairs, but so far, it's looking really good and really promising. And of course, just let me know, like, what you guys think we should add next. And maybe what you want to see in the other rooms that we haven't decorated so far. So yeah, just follow me, subscribe, make sure you're listening to updates and everything. I'm gonna say when I'll go live next time, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay? Thank you.